This is day 6 where I am not wasting my precious time on social media. I am utilizing my time to do productive work that are going to make my life easier and better. But today, before sharing my experience of day 6, I want to talk to you about an important topic which is very much in news, and it is one of the most topic since the human civilization, that is health. Health in today's world became one of those things which are underestimated, which are overestimated. This is now, since the human civilization, disease and concerns related to health and persons who are looking for a good health is always remains there. Disease were there, disease like which can kill a person, and even today these disease exists. But what is the change? The form is changed. When we look at the disease was also in 90s, and disease are also today. Disease was also in the time when Akbar was there. Disease are also which are killing persons. Disease was also killing the peoples who are in the time of Maharana Pratap, and even disease are killing peoples. Do you know what is the most important thing that happens? And it happens every time. Moment changes, form changes, and things repeated. And it always happens with us. Now, with the emergence of technology, we become advanced. We became that we can cure the disease which was untreatable, uncurable at the time of Akbar, Maharana Pratap, but now we can cure them. What is the bad part of it? With the emergence of technology, we also become vulnerable. You also have noticed this thing that people with the emergence of technology getting more ill. Every person in your any one person of anyone's family is suffering from something. It might be diabetes, it might be anything, typhoid, anything. It can happen. But in every family, there is a person who is suffering from a particular disease. Now, what can be done? It remains a major question. And because of this, people who are not suffering from a particular disease, they also started feeling like they are suffering from this. They make their mind that they are ill. They are not ill in actual, but they make their mind in such a way that they are ill. And with time, this thought become accumulated, amplified in their mind, and they get diseased in actual. Even when people are going to the doctors and saying that I am suffering from this, I am suffering from this, these are the symptoms, I have this problem. Even doctor is not checking. Patient is telling everything. And if doctor is giving prescription that take this medicine and you will be fine, the patient is saying that doctor, you do not mention that medicine, that is good. If I consume this, I will get healed. I will be healed in a very less time. And doctor is saying, wow, if you can do it by your own self, then why are you coming to me? And it is one of the things that we lose hope. Sometimes we are not ill, we feel ill just because of the illogical or baseless understanding of the things. Things does not exist, we create it in our mind. If someone is saying this is a solution, we are not believing him that it is a solution. We are saying solution must be better than this, and we know the solution. But even we are knowing the solution, we are not able to treat ourselves, we are not able to cure ourselves. It's because of the lack of faith. And faith remains a most important thing since the human civilization. You have seen the examples of faith. Religion is all dependent on the faith. And when faith goes against, then it can also create destruction. Now, in this today's world, technology is also there. It is not the problem of patient, but also doctors. Technology is there. We all know about the biotechnology in which we are changing the genes and producing something like BT cotton, BT brinjal, like these. इनको बोलते हैं genetically modified crops और genetically modified हम we genetically modified some crops or anything which help us a lot, but we do not know the long term impacts of it. And because of this genetic modification, it can be manipulated in future, which can impact the humans, the other living organisms living on the earth. The over exaggeration of the things making people ill, even though they are not ill, even they are having headache, normal headache. Many of the people's, me, you, and normally people have, but they make it something which is untreatable, uncurable, and suddenly, with time and because of your faith that it is a very big disease, it sometimes turns into tumor. These things happen. So instead of just making concern about the health, we should take it in a right way. We should take care of ourselves, good diet, conversation with good peoples, good habits. These things matters a lot. If we just focus on that, we will be better. We will be better than the version of us which we was earlier, when we are just collecting information and does not implying them on our life. It happens with me also, because when I was scrolling the shorts, reels, the information is getting accumulated in my mind, but I was not able to take any action at all. And it is nothing, just the information overload. It put me in the guilt. I was over exaggerating the things, and because of that, I feel I made myself ill many times. And even today, the habit of negative self-talk and consuming useless, baseless information from the people who are not even experienced. They just get this information from the someone who also does not have this information which is viable. Not at all. But we all are consuming the same information and just saying what will happen. At this age, if I am getting this much ill, then what will happen to me when I will be for 50 years old, 40 years old? This becomes a problem. So the only solution is not to exaggerate, not to overthink, because fear, overthinking, they increase cortisol level, which makes our normal healing process slow and can make the disease which we have never thought in our body. So to prevent that, we have to be confident, we have to be positive. We do not have to look for the things that we do not own. When I'm saying we do not own, that we things which do not have a relation with, we should not worry about them. We should live with the flow, and that is what I'm trying. And this is a message of this video that I want to convey with you. Don't exaggerate the things, keep it simple, because if you really want to make it consistent, then the thing should be convenient. It has to be done. Now let's talk about the today's experience, day 6 experience of mine, how it was. Okay, but it will change with time, because thoughts are always in your mind, and it is not that much big. When I'm on a day 6, sometimes the thoughts come into my mind, and I say in my mind that no, this is not required. I do not need this thing. I do not reprimand my thoughts. I do not fight against my thoughts. I just say, you're not so important now. It was a time when you were, but now not. So it give my mind it put my mind in a relaxation state, that okay, let allow this thought to flow, but it does not impact me. The intensity of the thought has been reduced. And in a similar manner, we can add good habits in our daily life, like consuming proper water instead of consuming tea, cold drinks, you can consume normal water, it's okay. So this is all about the video. Thanks for watching.